Hey guys, welcome to another deck profile. This time I'll be profiling another deck from the top 64 UK Nationals from the previous weekend. We've got Dan Lee here, or he also goes by the name Kojin Lee, and he took Dragon Link to this event with the p.u.n.k and Adventure engine. As you can see, it performed well for him because he made it into top 64. I'm not entirely sure what he lost to in top 64. But overall, it performed well. I believe he finished X3. He lost his last round of Swiss, but because his tiebreakers were so good, he managed to make top 64. So congratulations again, Kojin. Let's jump straight into the deck profile. Got all the hand traps first. As you can see, free Ash, really good card. Free Nib. The Gamma package, free Droll. Your standard Rocket Engine cards, a couple of Noctovision dragons, the two Chaos Dragon monsters. We've got a Rose Dragon engine with Red Rose and Rox Rose, and the p.u.n.k cards over here. We've got Snow, and then the Adventure package, Free Enchantress and the Griffin Rider. Moving on, we've got Boot Sector, Ravine, called by triple quick launch, triple e-telly, Rose Shoot, Chaos Space, and then the rest of the adventure package, bringing us up to 50 cards altogether. So moving on to the side now, we have the Drago. Again, I'd assume this is probably for like your branded Despia matchups, maybe Elder Lich, any kind of decks that use light or dark. You got your token collector for Sword Soul, the Zombie World package, double Mystic Mine, triple Dark Ruler No More, triple Twin Twisters, double Dim Barrier, and the Reboot. Onto the extra deck, we have Shooting Riser, the one Savage Dragon, Mr. Mill 5, Baron. We've got Pitsy, the last remaining survivor of the God Dragon Links. Arguably a ban-worthy card, but I think it's okay. Striker Dragon, Halky Fiber, another card that's 100% ban-worthy, probably will be banned soon. IP, great card. Your standard Spheres and Romulus, along with Quad Borrow, Triple Burst, really good solid card. Unicorn for the IP and then just general removal. Access code, your OTK facilitator. And speaking of OTK facilitators, you got the Borrel Dragon, which Kojin was telling me performed really well. Not enough people were reading this card. It says that it can't be targeted by monster effects, but some players think that they just read the can't be targeted and assume that they can't like use spell and trap cards. I think he had like an interaction where like his opponent would have gamed him in Swiss if they just Draco back bounced it, but they read the can't be targeted part and just assumed that applied to everything. So that lost them the game. So another example of why we should always read cards, guys. Just a brief little analysis on his deck. Kojin was telling me that the Nibs kind of underperformed. He wasn't too happy with them. In hindsight, he probably would have swapped them out for free effect Veilers. Veiler being a more versatile card, hitting more matchups, first of all, and secondly, it's a normal summon. I mean, Nib's a normal summon as well, but Veiler's a normal summon that doesn't take tributes, and of course, it just gives him that instant access to Fiber alongside any other card, any other monster on board. So I think Veiler would have been better. The Mystic Mines, he was saying he wasn't too fond of. Like, the logic was that not many players would be siding backward removal against Dragon Link, which makes sense. So, you know, you bring in your Mystic Mines and they kind of like lock down some matchups. But yeah, he just didn't feel like it performed all too great. other than that, I think he was quite happy with the deck. He said it performed pretty solid. He only built the deck 2 days before the event. He didn't really test too much. I think he was in the same boat as me. He didn't even know he was going to be able to go to nationals. So he was telling me he just watched a few deck profiles on Dragon Link, built the deck, and then yeah, he got another top. I think that's his third national tops in a row. He topped in 2018 with Trickster Sky Striker. He made it to all the way through to top 8. He then followed that up the following year with Pure Sky Striker in 2019. And then the trifecta, getting the third top in a row with Dragon Link. So really solid, considering we had a 3-year break between nationals, and he's still able to get the consecutive top. Well done again, Kojin, and thank you for giving us your deck to profile on the channel. We still have a few more profiles to upload. I've got top 32 Sword Soul, top 32 Drytron to come. I've got another top 64 branded Elderlich. This build's different to my build. It's Toby's from my locals. He played a few different cards. Like he was on the Aluba, I was on the Aluba. Funny enough, everyone who topped from Leicester was on a branded variant, so that's kind of funny. I've also got the top 64 virtual world list, the only virtual world list to top UK Nats, and potentially the only virtual world list to top Nats that weekend. I don't know if a virtual world list topped Italy or Germany. I think maybe one might have topped one of the two, but not both. So not many VW lists. So I'll have that, and that will be an actual interview deck profile. Most of them will be like interview deck profiles where players will be just like showing their cards and just talking. Kojin just preferred for me to do it for this one, so that was fine. That being said, that is the list, guys. If you liked it, like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Yeah, thank you for watching.